Hello, this is Alex from the thriftycouple.com. As we continue to work through and design our WordPress site, you can see that it's starting to look pretty good. Uh, One thing I wanted to do was to address this sidebar over here. So you may have noticed that there's already some pre-set up uh, categories, recent posts, recent comments, archives, and some different things. You may be wondering, how do I put what I want to be in there? Well, it's extremely easy, as many things are. You go in here to Appearance and click on Widgets. So your widgets are essentially going to be those things that are available to you that you can put into your sidebar. So I just mentioned the widgets. Here's the actual sidebar itself. You see the search, the recent posts. If I click back over to the actual here, to the site, you see the recent posts, then the recent comments and archives, recent comments and archives. So very easily you can see how this all works together. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of these that I just really don't want to have here. Just because I like to have a little bit of a cleaner look. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to put in, because it is a cheap diapers and wipes, I'm going to go ahead and put in an ad from Amazon. And so let me go ahead and show you this. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this up here. And what I've done is I've already got the code. And I went into the Amazon.com affiliate program. I got the code, copied it for a 300 by 250. Essentially, it's going to be a nice little banner that's going to go on that side right there. And I can just put it into a text. Text essentially means I can put anything I want to in here. So I copy it in there. I click on Save. And now when I go over to the site and I refresh this page, I should see a different thing for the sidebar. And sure enough, there it is right there. And let me go ahead and add one more text here as well. I'm going to go ahead and put in a Google Adsense script as well. The Adsense script is just another script that I went into google.com/AdSense. You can create your ads. Say I want to have another specific sized ad. This one actually is going to pretty much fill up all the space that's available to it in the sidebar. I'm going to go ahead and just do the same thing I did before and just click on Save. Now I just barely created this, so it may or may not show up immediately. And there it is. So what it's done, it's going to take up as much room as it needs. And again, this is a great way to be able to make money, a little bit of money from people that come view your site. If they click on those ads, then they can go through and be able to make you just a tiny bit of money for you. Now I will mention this. Really, I wanted to show you how to set up your sidebars. And again, look at these widgets, see if there's anything else that you want to put in here as well. Maybe a custom menu, maybe you want to put in a list of all your site's pages or anything else like that. But you may want to put in other images that directs to another page or something like that. But one thing I did want to mention is anytime you put anything that's affiliate related, you do want to make sure that you have a disclosure policy and a privacy policy that's linked to in the footer of at least in the footer of your website. So I've gone through and in the footer I've added both a disclosure and a privacy policy. You can go out and do a search for disclosure policy template or even privacy policy template, and it will give you a lot of text that you can go through and make sure that it says what it needs to say. What I will recommend to you is make sure that you check each affiliate that you work with. Amazon has a very specific phrasing that they want to have in there. And so just make sure that you've met and complied with all the requirements to be able to have that affiliate on your site. So anyway, just wanted to go through, give a quick summary of how to get that sidebar set up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much.